Hey everybody, it's Adventures in Recovery, and I'm Jobo. I don't think I've made a actual video of me talking this week. I think I threw the fireworks thing on there. Those weren't the greatest fireworks I've ever been to, and I wasn't like right up close to them, but it was really close to where I stay, so I didn't feel like walking all the way down into the big crowd and everything. But I have a better fireworks show I'm going to be going to later this summer, and I think you guys will probably enjoy that one. Although I'm not going to show the whole fireworks show, because sometimes they can draw out to be like about 45 minutes long, and unless you're there in person, I don't believe fireworks are too impressive watching them on the internet. But anyways, it's Saturday, and I'm going to go to one of those warehouse type stores today with my mother, and so I might kind of like take you guys along for a little shopping trip. I don't know, I'll see what happens, but I'm on my way to the bus right now. Saturday's great, like I said before in some of my videos, because I have my methadone. I get to have it at my house on Saturday. I don't have to go in and get it. So that way, well, let me check the street here. That way I don't have to go through all the misery of catching the bus and going all the way to all the way over to Canton and getting my medicine, and then I kind of feel crappy until my medicine kicks in. But I haven't really had too much struggle lately with any kind of, wanting to use or anything like that. Yeah, I would say probably the last time it really was something I had to deal with. It was probably, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. It was a really nice weekend. It was probably one of the first really nice weekends we had, and I was standing in a convenience store and I saw all the beer and wine section, and it actually went through my mind like, wow, wouldn't it be fun to, just kind of get a little bit of an alcohol buzz going on, and then I thought I thought about it. I played it through my head, and where do I always end up and what always ends up happening, and it actually worked that time. That was like one of the first times in my life where something like that actually worked, just like playing that tape through of what would happen. I mean, I don't know, I consciously did that. I mean, I made a point of doing that. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna drink, let me think of all the things that I'm supposed to do before I do something like that and see if it works. It was crazy, I don't know, but it actually worked for me, so that's good. Well, let me get down here to the bus station, and I'm supposed to ride this over towards my mom's house, and she'll come pick me up at a pharmacy that's over by the high school that I went to when I was growing up. So, all right then, I'll get with you guys in a few. Well, I got on the bus at Massillon bus station. These are like the little tiny buses. These are mostly used for handicapped people. They do like a door-to-door, or what you call curb-to-curb service. It costs extra. Like, I don't know, it costs a lot of money, and you have to have a doctor okay you. But they use that bus on this route because this is a shorter route and it doesn't get traveled real heavy, so they just use a little tiny bus. I guess it's kind of like riding the short bus, I guess. I don't know. Hey, this is out where I grew up. This is Jackson Township, which is kind of in between Massillon and Canton, and like Akron's up to the north. And I actually worked at this country club here on the left when I was in high school. This was like the second job I ever had. I think I was like 18 or 19 years old. I was a shoe shine boy in that building there. But then I was getting out of the bus, and I don't know, I must almost fell down or something. I was having some kind of problem with my camera as I was going to my mom's caddy there. But I don't know. It was interesting. But we have a couple universities where I grew up. One's Kent State University. That was the first one there. That's Kent State, but it's the Stark branch. The real branch is up in Kent, Ohio. You may have heard of Kent State. It's where back in, like, I think it was like 73 or something, 71, those kids got killed up there by the National Guard. They were protesting the Vietnam War. But this is Stark State. This used to just be a little technical school, but it's really grown a lot. Um, they have all kinds of classes there now. It's called Stark State. And I almost went to school there, but I didn't. I ended up going to Kent, and I didn't last very long. So, anyways, um, so we just continue on our way to BJ's, and that's the name of the place we're gonna go shopping, I guess. Yeah, there. Yeah, I'd like to get me a new camera, an EOS 60D. That would be nice, I guess. I don't know much about them. I don't know. I don't know if I should go to a what do they call these things? DSLRs? Not these ones, but those other ones. And then I get to see all the fabulous TVs they have here. This is like, you go to these stores and you see all this stuff you really wish you had. And once you get something like that, well, the TV I would utilize, but a lot of the other things, all these other electronic gadgets, you get them, and then once you have them for a little while, you find out that you don't even use the dang things. I don't know how many stereo systems I've had, and then I end up not using them half the time. Oh well. They had some cameras I thought on sale over here. Yeah. It's been a while since I was here, so they don't have that package deal anymore. I always thought this was kind of a strange road down through here ever since I was young, because it's always like swampy.
Yeah, it is small.
It's like real, and then this curve down here was always so sharp. Like when you know, like when we was young, we used to come down here and see how fast you could make it around this corner, you know. Yeah. It was different. Oh, they're building houses up here already.
That's ugly.
Yeah, that looks like a
office or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like some kind of a business, but it's a house.
Yeah, wait till you see it. It's ugly. I don't know why they. Ain't that ugly?
Yeah, that's kind of doesn't look like a house. I mean, it looks like it looks like one of those older houses that was turned into a dentist office or something, you know. All right. Okay, this is actually a housing development that they built right across from my house that I grew up in, my mom's house. I lived there when I was growing up with my mom and my dad. My dad had finally passed away when I was 11, but he grew up on the farm that I grew up on. And This farm, that right there's where there used to be a big farmhouse, a great big barn that was right there. And when I was young, we used to go up there because people moved out, farmhouse, and no one lived there, and we used to go play in there. And then when we got teenagers, we used to take girls in there and scare them, tell them ghost stories. But anyways, um, these are really nice houses. Uh, I, I I don't know what to say about them other than I know that I can't afford one. But who knows? Maybe someday I'll win the lottery. If I stay off drugs, maybe drugs and alcohol, maybe I'll be able to get my life together enough to buy one of those, right? Yeah. And this is the house I grew up in. It's where my mom and my stepdad live now. Um, but she's she's got a lot of like. Oh, I guess I'm recording over. Anyways, that's a tractor that my stepdad rebuilt. It was like, I guess it was pretty bad looking when he got it. I didn't remember, but it looks pretty much almost new now. But she likes to grow flowers and stuff. She loves to go out there and plant all these flowers and everything. And they do look pretty nice, I guess. Um, and then she's got a garden in the back. That was like beans, I think, there, and then there's some zucchini on the end. Well, this is her garden. And that's just all the land out back. Well, there's still more of a garden. There's some potatoes there on the end. They're growing, and some other things. I don't know, maybe some peppers or something. But there, yeah, there's way back. And that's the farm all back through there. There used to be an original farmhouse and barn way up that tree clump. Okay, so that's my Saturday adventure for everybody to watch, and I don't know. I hope everybody enjoyed going to the store. Although I didn't do too much filming in the store. I did more of the filming on the way there and the way back. But I don't know. I just thought I'd like to give everybody an idea, like where I'm from, and what it's like around the area that I live in. So, all right. Well, y'all have a really good rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. All righty. Bye.